Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Visalia taking on Cleveland. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Steve Carlton. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. The other way. Freeman takes it to the bag, and an easy out to start the game. And now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
De La Cruz tosses to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman. And that one way outside. And it's 1-0. Up the middle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill, Satchel Paige. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, down the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. And a slider misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. Just missed. Satchel checks on the runner. Ricky dives back in. Henderson on at first. Nobody out. Next offering way upstairs.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one becomes property of the Beast. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
He quit. That one hit made him quit.
We're live from Shield Woods Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Cleveland taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. What do you got on him, Chris?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That's in there. Strike one. One out, bases empty. That one missed. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. And now, Bernie Williams. First offering, and it just misses. Williams hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Garcia makes the grab, and that'll do it. This is Corbin Carroll. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside, and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and him out front for the strikeout. An outstanding hitter in BruceAllMyT. He was late there, strike one. Cooper, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Now he breaks his bat, and Cooper snags it for the out.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Christian Yelich at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Top of the second, and the batter now, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And he blows that one by him at 100. And as well, lots of pop in that bet. So you combine the slug. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Ryan Sandberg.
Number 23.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. And that's outside. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 2 down. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
Number 44, Hank Aaron.
In there, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Cut on it. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Adolis Garcia. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rafael Palmeiro in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that one popped in the air, left field. Robinson makes the catch. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Piazza swings, deep drive, left field. That's back there. And it is gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0. Here's the left fielder, Matthew Lugo. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And they'll do it again. On the ground, right side, Sandberg. Whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Chipper Jones now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The lefty fires. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. May back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the corner. 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Jackie Robinson, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And downstairs.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul straight back. Ricky runs. Swung on, belted. Back there. Boom goes the dynamite. Jose Ramirez bops one out. And we're all square. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bernie Williams digs in now. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
To the right side, Marte throws to first. That's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Just off the inside edge.
No. Inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Cooper delivers.
Ball 3.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Caminero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fouled off. He was late. And misses inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Ketel Marte. He popped out his first time. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, that's fouled off. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Sandberg batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Palmeiro makes the grab for the second out. And now here is Chipper Jones.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That one to first. And that's a fair ball.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That clips a corner. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Chipper on the move. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. The tag, and he's out. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Christian Yelich. That one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Robinson over to second for one. On to Freddie. Double play. So up next, Rafael Palmeiro.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now here is Jackie Robinson. Inside, just missed. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Ricky Henderson now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Henderson.
And now it's even up.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a ball evens the count. There goes Jackie. And it remains 2-2. Grounder might be 2.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
That one hooked foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything.
Runners on the move. To the right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He gets the force, and they do get the second out of the inning. So 2 down now, and here is Bernie Williams. And that is out of play. Henderson on third with 2 out. Up and in, and that is ball one. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Hot shot to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Piazza out the play. Now the left fielder, Matthew Lugo. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cooper winds and fires. In the air out towards right center. Hank. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fought off foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top 6. Now, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swinging a foul straight back. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And a swing and a miss. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And they get the out on Jones. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, Junior Caminero. Cooper back to work. Outside low. 1-0.
1-0.
The pin behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one way inside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying, caught just shy of the wall. BruceAllMyT up to the plate.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered Aaron on his horse. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Yelich is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Garcia will hit next. And ball 1. Marte at third with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Cooper kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. And that is the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. And a breaking ball misses outside. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Next to the dish is Freddie. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jackie Robinson. Foul ball there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Dominguez makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Rafael Palmeiro. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. Out to short. Robinson to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And strike 1 to the catcher. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Drips 1 to right. Hank makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Right side, hard hit. Sandberg gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson. Now pitching.
That one lifted to left. Lugo on the move towards foul ground. And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And a base hit up the middle. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch.
On to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now on the bump, Andres Munoz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, Robinson. Tosses to first, 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Caught in between, trying for third now.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. So the tying run at second. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single tie game here in the 8th. Ketel Marte, the next to hit.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Runner on the go. And fouled off. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's 6-4. Foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. And strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Chipper.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Now pitching. Josh Hader.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Garcia makes the grab. One away. He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. 1 for 3. That one hammered center field. Garcia makes the play. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the...
Into center. Garcia really on his horse for this one. And that'll do it. And this one...